Hey guys, so today I decided I wanted to do like a really nice warm brown smoky eye. And after I did the warm brown smoky eye, I was like, I think I want to put glitter. So. Also, can we talk about this nail polish? Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel Polish in the shade Terracotta. I actually changed my lip color. I was wearing Milani's matte lip cream in the shade Loved, number 12. I was just feeling like, I don't know, I didn't feel like going with the nude today. So I actually went with Wet n Wild's Cinnamon Spice. This lipstick is so pretty. If you haven't tried the Wet n Wild matte lipsticks, you need to try them because they're like maybe like $1 or $2 and they're so good. Let's go ahead and get started. I already did my eyebrows and I primed my eyes off camera because that's just some unnecessary steps that I've already showed you how I do. To start off, I'm going to get my Morphe M441 and I'm going to get the Anastasia single shadow in the shade Soft Peach, which is that one. It's like my favorite, it's my favorite like base transition shade to use. But it does make a very big difference. Or in my opinion, it does. Do you guys like my background? I purchased a backdrop holder and a couple of backdrops, so it's not just that plain beige wall anymore. And I'm going to take this kind of like macaroni and cheese color right here at the bottom. And now we're gonna actually start with the browns. I'm gonna take my Sweet Peach palette. I don't even want to show you it. Sarita, my 1-year-old daughter, she got into it a few times. So they're kind of messed up, but the eyeshadow work the same. But I'm gonna take the shade Puree. And I'm gonna bring this color a little bit lower than the other ones. It's still a transition shade, but I'm gonna bring it lower. I'm going to go back into my little Anastasia single eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this shade Fudge and I'm going to take it on the same Morphe M441. If you're going to use all mattes like I am, whatever lid color you're going to have, you want to blend it into your crease just a little bit. That way it's just easier to blend out the edges when it goes all over your lid. Next, I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush. This is the Morphe R38. It's from the Rose Gold collection. I'm going to go back to the color Puree just to blend out the edges of the dark brown that I just put down. Next, I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. This is my favorite brush to pack on color, shimmer, matte, whatever. It's my favorite one to use. And again, I'm going to go in with the color Fudge. Tap off the excess. And I'm going to pat it on my eyelid. Now I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M441, and there's no extra product on this. And start blending everything together. The eyeshadow part of my eyes is done. Now I think I am going to add glitter. The glitter that I'm going to use is from the website Bulk Glitters, and this is the Bitty jar. And the adhesive that I'm going to use is the Lit Cosmetics Clearly Liquid Glitter Base. This stuff is awesome. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, which honestly, these are my favorite shimmers to use. I'm going to take the shade Half Baked right there. Pretty gold. And I'm just going to use the same brush that it comes with. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. For a foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And I went ahead and put on my eyelashes just because, I mean, it's not that exciting. And I'm going to mix the shades 115 Ivory and 125 Nude Beige. Change of plans. I'm just going to use the shade 125. For concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade 20 Light. I'm going to set my under eye with some Coty Airspun translucent powder. I ran out of my Laura Mercier and I ordered the RCMA No Color powder. It just hasn't come in yet. So this is gonna have to do. To set the rest of my face, I'm gonna take the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the color Nude Beige and my Morphe E1 brush, and I'm just gonna pat it all over my face. Just pat to set. Now I'm going to take this Morphe M438. It's just like a really soft, pointed brush. You can probably use this for contouring, but I'm just going to use it to sweep away that powder that we put underneath. To bronze up my face, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and this Mikasa F200 brush. It's like a stippling brush, but it's the best brush for bronzer. To contour, I'm going to take my Benefit Hoola Bronzer and I'm going to take my Morphe R5 brush. To clean up my contour, I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M438 and with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just kind of like draw a line underneath my contour. And now to finish off my eyes, I'm going to go in with the color Puree on a pencil brush and I'm going to go on my lower lash line. Also, doing this with an eyeshadow, if you have lines under your eyes, like wrinkles, I do. It kind of like camouflages them whenever you do this with eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take this Morphe M432. It's the same one that I usually use to clean up underneath my brows. I'm going to take the color Fudge, again from Anastasia. And I'm going to kind of pack it right on my lash line. Now I'm going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. Also, Mom, I found your mascara. And yes, I'm using it. To finish off my face, I'm going to take my Morphe E4 and my NYX blush in the shade Angel.